Hi guys, Agrippa Maxentius here, and I'm coming at you guys with a first impression video of the new CK2 expansion, Rajas of India. Now, obviously this game introduces the Indian nations, a lot of different areas of India, Pakistan as well. I think possibly parts of China will soon get a look, but we're going to go ahead and try to take a look at this particular game, Rajas of India. And I do think that they really tried to make this game separate, really separate from the actual overall CK2 general setup. What I mean by that is, and as you can see, this is all pre-2.1 patches, so I really hope I can still upload my Robin Hood 2 videos. But they're really trying to create like a new area in CK2, an area totally separate from the Christian kingdoms. So we're going to go take a look over here. And wow, unfortunately we can't go into China. It seems to be totally uninhabited, but there's all these different areas here in India, guys. And I want to just take a real quick look at the actual counts of these areas. I don't know anything about any of these people, but obviously these are, we'll take a look at the religions. Now, one thing they've added is religions, Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain. Now, these religions aren't like, Muslim or Christian in that they're religious wars or anything like that. They more or less get along, and a lot of the religions play off one another. I know specifically Jain are almost entirely peaceful people. They don't like war at all. But I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is real quickly, I'm going to take a look at the counts list. Maybe take a look at the Dukes list, why not? And we'll take one of these Dukes, so you guys get a good view at essentially what they're all about. Now already I think the character portraits look pretty awesome. So we're going to take Raja Prithvipal of Sohota Raj. And I think I just said that pretty damn well, but if I have any Indian subscribers, please correct me, because it's probably totally fucking mangled. So here we are, guys, my first impression. We're going into the game now. I think overall the actual map looks great. A little smaller than I expected it to be, but I always expect a lot more than is actually due. So we'll just have to take a look here. And what I really want to take a look at with you guys is the different abilities, the different character traits, etc. So first things first, let's take a look at Raj Prithal of Sohota Raj. Interesting. Interestingly enough, my liege is called Maharaja Boja of Pratibara Kingdom, and this guy is basically my ruler. Now at this point, my particular character doesn't even have children. Which means that if he dies, we're in a heap of trouble. I want to take a real quick look at just the area that he governs, and let's take a look at the Crown Authority laws of our actual kingdom. So as we can see, this is Gavelkind, so very similar to the actual, how should I say this, the, sort of the Vikings. It's almost automatically Gavelkind, and I can see the royal laws of Gujarat, which is our actual liege, from the Pratibara Kingdom, are also Gavelkind, so it should lead for an interesting game. Now, real quickly here, I want to take a look at the traits. Now, first of all, my religion is Jain, and this is despite being in an actual Buddhist kingdom. So let's take a look at what exactly Jain means. In a religion of incredible antiquity, stemming from the ascetic Sramana traditions of India, in opposition to the priestly Brahmins and the caste system. I kind of like that. I know that a little bit about the caste system is in India, especially if you're a Hindu, you're part of a caste. Now, you can be a Brahmin, which is the highest caste, which is basically the priests, the religious people. And the lowest caste are the Dalits, and the Dalit is basically totally worthless. Whereas in the United States we have racism, in India it's really more casteism, I guess you'd call it, where if you're born in the wrong family, you're worthless. You're worth absolutely nothing. So interestingly enough, the Jains are against that. I think that's really cool. I definitely would be against that if I was back in this time, because it's just silly. Now, I am a Svetambara Jain. Okay, so I'm from the Svetambara caste of Jainism. Or Svetambara branch of Jainism, excuse me. And, okay, so actually I'm not so sure about what this caste is. Okay, the caste of warriors and kings. Second in the caste hierarchy, I am a Kshatriya. So I'm not actually a Brahmin, but I am a Kshatriya. And I want to see what my leader is. So he is also a Kshatriya. So that's pretty cool to know that my ruler has essentially the same caste. Let's go ahead and arrange marriage and see if there's anything different here. Now, I want to marry a wife that's a Brahmin, if possible. So these are all Kshatriya. Brahmin is the best caste, obviously. Let's see, Vaishya, that's even lower than Kshatriya. And here we go. This is a Brahmin, but as you can see, she's got awful diplomacy. I guess she's just kind of been raised as a spoiled little rich girl, and is not going to be of much use to us. So instead of going for somebody based on caste, we're going to go ahead and go for someone just based on her skills. Now, this one's great. She's got quickness, a lot of really decent skills. So I'm going to go ahead and marry Mahidevi. I am going to lose 200 for marrying a courtier, but that's all right. We're just going to check this game out quickly and go ahead and see if there's anything different. So obviously already the character portraits are very different, really beautiful, I think. They really do give like an Indian feel to them. So I will make everybody pay. And real quickly before I end this, I want to take a quick look at our actual Intrigue Panel, and I want to see if there's anything different. So this is pretty awesome. We can actually convert to our liege's religion a lot easier than you can like as a Catholic or a Muslim, if you happen to be, some other, if you're Norse or whatever. And he's a Hindu. So if I converted to his religion, I would be buying into the caste system. But I sort of feel like I need to do that to be worth anything, to be worthy of taking power. Because if I'm a Jain, obviously, I'm not going to believe in necessarily taking power. But that's cool. So whatever. I'm going to go ahead and convert to liege's religion. I'm doing that merely for the sake of showing you guys what happens, because I don't know. Obviously, I lost a ton of prestige. And real quickly here, we can convert to any of these different religions. Buddhism, change religious branch. So apparently we are from the actual Shaktist religious branch. I don't know what that means. Excuse me, guys. But interestingly enough, I'll probably find out little by little. We can also go ahead and hold a tiger hunt. That's awesome. Choose a patron deity. Wow, so we can actually choose a personal deity of the Hindu faith, hold a Jawali feast, and search for a guru. This stuff looks awesome. I have to say, as far as the actual Intrigue Panel is concerned, this game is a 10 in 10. It looks really great. Let's go ahead and do a tiger hunt and see how that works. So you have decided to organize a tiger hunt. You will invite your vassals to enjoy this occasion with you. I'm sure some vassals may not show up. It's quite common in this game. Let's go ahead and see. The hunters and their respective entourages have gathered at the hunting camp. Retainers are available to see your every need. And soldiers will be useful both for guarding the camp and for fleshing out any tigers. This should be a fine day. I can't wait. I feel like I'm going to get mauled by a tiger. Several forward scouts come running back to the main hunting party. In excited whispers, they inform you that a large tiger has been spotted ahead. I'm going to kill it myself. Hey, I'm from the warrior caste. Come on. Stepping forward, you watch the tiger closely, weighing your spear in your hand and waiting for the right moment to strike. The tiger prowls towards you slowly, then suddenly the huge beast stops, looking nervous. It turns and runs in the dense vegetation before you can throw your spear. Oh, come on. Failed to kill the tiger, so I lost some prestige for that. Stepping forward, you watch the tiger closely, weighing your spear in your hand, and this time I sidestep and stab with my spear, sinking deeply into its flank. So I killed the tiger and got the hunter trait. A little disappointed by that. I was expecting something a little more than that, like maybe tiger killer. Hunter's a pretty typical trait, and I certainly believe killing a tiger is a lot more difficult than killing a boar or anything like that. So I'm going to rejoice, and real quickly here, before we end this particular first impressions video, I'll choose a patron deity. So I'm going to choose the all-powerful crowned Vishnu. Let's see if anything happens. Okay, maybe not. So that's pretty cool. So I think I can actually, let's see if this shows my deity, and it does. My patron deity is Vishnu. Now, interestingly enough, I get +1 diplomacy, -1 martial, so you can really change this stuff around. So that's my first impression video, guys. I would say my first impression is positive, for sure. I think there's a lot that has been added, obviously. I haven't seen all of the different things that you can do, but I'm really curious to see all of them. Another thing that's really awesome that you guys cannot forget is the fact that the multiplayer system has been fixed. Now when you go into a multiplayer match, you actually have a real lobby where you can actually, talk to people, ask them if they're interested in starting a game, which makes it so much easier than multiplayer used to be on CK2 before. And I think streamlining multiplayer the way they're doing for this game is going to help get even more people interested in Crusader Kings 2. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first impressions video. Please leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think. Are you going to buy this game? Are you not going to buy? Why not? And I really appreciate you guys taking a look at this video. Take care.